Welcome back to the 66th Annual National Puerto Rican Day Parade in Midtown Manhattan. What a day we've got. Put on your dancing shoes.
This is the
because
party.
It's time to salsa.
This is the party. You know what I love about La Mega? They have this incredible, saying, La Mega se pega, which really means it sticks to you.
Of course.
And they're loud and they're boisterous and they're joyful and it's sticking to me right now.
It's like un plato de arroz con habichuelas.
That's what I thought.
Se pega bien.
For sure. You know, David, you talked about this earlier. A big focus of the parade is education and the scholarship program. Those are absolute central aspects of the National Puerto Rican Day Parade each year. Jason Macias, once again, led the parade board's important efforts in this area. We're happy to have him back now. ¿Cómo estamos, señor?
Gracias.
Good to see you again, my friend.
Thank you.
This is year 2, right, for you on the education chair?
Yep.
What did you learn last year that helped you better prepare for this year?
Well, it's been a privilege to serve as education chair now for 2 years, but what's been the greatest privilege is to learn about the lives of these applicants, their achievements, their challenges, how they persevere through those challenges, and ultimately I believe this is what this parade is all about. It's about our achievements and how we've persevered through our challenges, and ultimately how we represent the culture, no matter where we are or where we are.
El futuro and the future's bright based on what you've seen.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
How many scholarships have you handed out?
Yeah.
So this year we actually handed out 106 because typically we hand out 100, but we handed out 106 this year because the competition was so strong that it was hard to leave those last 6 out because we had so many with the same score. And that score was, in order to get in, you can only have -4 from a perfect score. Yeah.
Talk about what's on the application that's so impressive here, and that is not easy for many people to fill out.
You have a written application with 3 essays, and then you have an interview process. And then you get scored both on the written and the interview.
So it's not easy. I mean, can you tell us a little bit about this year's applicants and the recipients, which communities they represent?
Yes.
So the applicants represented 20 states in Puerto Rico, and the actual recipients represented 17 states in Puerto Rico. And it's interesting that we had applicants from Kansas. So when you think about where Puerto Ricans are right now and where they're representing, we're everywhere.
And where will they be attending school?
We have the majority of the applicants are attending top 25 universities. We have a lot in the University of Puerto Rico system. We have Ivy League candidates that are going to Columbia and Cornell, Barnard in Columbia. I mean, it's just a very impressive pool of individuals.
Yes. Do you have a particular, I mean, there's so many success stories out of this, but do you have a particular success story that sticks in your mind that just makes you happy to be doing what you're doing?
Yeah, there's 2. There's one where she left the island after Hurricane Maria, relocated to Georgia, did not really know anyone in that community, had to learn how to speak English. She's going to the University of Florida on a volleyball scholarship.
Oh my goodness, that is so fantastic.
One of like 4 Puerto Ricans ever to get a scholarship to play volleyball at the University of Florida. And then we have another one who, he literally after Hurricane Maria started a nonprofit to build roofs for houses. And that nonprofit is still going strong today.
We'll be hearing about
and these are kids who are like Truman scholars.
Right.
I mean, just the fact that they can dedicate their lives to being so active and volunteering and have these amazing academic achievements is extraordinary.
Jason, I'm hoping that people hearing these stories can find out how they can contribute and how they can help. And I know that you've set up a special way for people to do just that. Can you educate us on how to text your contribution?
Yeah, so on the webpage, National Puerto Rican Day Parade, Inc.org, we can take any donation directly from anyone who would love to contribute.
Or you can text WEPA to 41444. 41444, text WEPA, and your contribution will make a great difference in the lives of so many young people.
It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you for WABC support. We couldn't get the word out without you, so thank you.
It's our favorite day of the year.
Yes,
for sure.
I love the Boricuas chant behind you the whole time. X96.3 doing their part to give you a little flavor, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-oh, there goes Chuck Schumer.
He's Puerto Rican today. Did you know that?
He's definitely experienced. He had the megaphone there.
There goes our
He knows how to
senator.
do this.
Well, he was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and he went to public school, graduated from James Madison High School before heading to Harvard University and then Harvard Law School.
There's
Yes,
no
a
question.
native New Yorker right
He
there.
knows the important issues, particularly for New Yorkers
Yes.
and beyond, because obviously he's doing a lot for
Look
the
at his
island.
shirt, David. He's got the guayabera
He
going.
really does.
He got the memo.
I mean,
He's working it.
and what I love about Senator Schumer, I've interviewed him many times, gotten to know him. He spoke at my graduation. I spoke at commencement speech at Binghamton University, and we sat together. He still lives in Brooklyn.
Still lives in Brooklyn.
Still lives in Brooklyn.
And what I love about Senator Schumer is that he lives to help people.
Yes.
And it's a servant's heart in a public servant way, where he says, what do you need, and let me see if I can help you get to where you want to go.
Yes.
And it comes from the heart.
Yeah.
And it's just so fantastic how he's reached out in so many different ways throughout so many different opportunities to come in and lend a helping hand from a man who's got some pretty good power there in
Yes.
Washington.
I think
Yes,
it's
he does.
critical, and it says so much about any politician, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on, to recognize this parade. I mean, this is an important part of the community, and by showing up and being here and showing that support, I think that needs to be recognized, and I think it's important. Any politician who decides to come in and make the time for us and show support, that's something we tip our hat to.
I feel the same way about Boricua Nidia Velázquez,
Same.
a congresswoman who is constantly fighting for all things Puerto Rico, whether
Yes.
it's sustainability, climate change, funding, electricity on the island, whatever it might be. Her hometown is where the hurricane, years ago made an entrance on the island, and she hasn't forgotten about them and their people, and what she does to lend a helping hand there. It's just fabulous.
You're absolutely right. I want to get back to Senator Schumer, because right now you can see the parade has stopped because they're talking right now to our Senor Rincon. Sonia, say hello to the senator for us.
That's right. Well, Senator Dave and Joe and Sonny all say hi. Thank you, Senator.
Oh, it's a great day.
Chat with
New York, we love people from all over the world, and the Puerto Rican people have done so much hardworking, building businesses, working hard, raising families, caring about the great things that matter in New York. This is a great day, not just for Puerto Rico, not just for Boricuas, but for all of New York.
We're all
I
honorary
never
Boricuas
miss
today.
rain, snow, sleet, a beautiful day today. Praise God.
That's true. Beautiful weather, not too smoky. What is your favorite Puerto Rican New York tradition?
I go up and down this parade and I go, ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde están los Boricuas? Where are the Puerto Ricans? And they go,
And they are everywhere.
they're everywhere.
Senator Schumer, thank you
Great
so
to
much
be
for
here.
stopping
A
by.
great
So
day.
great to see you. Enjoy the parade.
Te amo, Puerto Rico.
Viva Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, Senator Chuck
We'll send it
Schumer.
back to you guys.
Senator Chuck Schumer in the house. He loves Puerto Rico.
Yes,
He does. Hey, we're looking at the New Yorican Poets Cafe.
Oh.
What an influential, important group here in the city. Has really produced so much talent and has been such a great location for struggling poets and other artists to have a voice and a place to do it.
I have to say, I grew up part of my life on the Lower East Side, and the New Yorican Poets Cafe was just such a draw because there was so much talent, and it's been on New York's Lower East Side since 1973.
That's awesome.
Look at this,
long
Jibaritos
time.
with troops, you guys, and you know what they're doing? Tienen lechón.
See, I was thinking I was smelling something.
All right, parade over. Sorry, everybody. We have to go. Somebody's got. I have the chicharrón, okay? They always pull it aside
Sonito
from me.
cuerito.
No, I eat it all. What are you talking about? I got no problem.
This might be a parade first. I can't remember someone actually roasting a pig during the parade.
And
But
this,
they're
and
breaking
this
new
right
ground.
after that health alert we had with the air.
Yes.
For a
yes.
second, I said, wait a minute, call the health. I said, oh, no, we want this kind of thing happening now.
Let's not lose sight of the organization, Jibaritos with Troops. It's a not-for-profit organization dedicated to providing humanitarian relief in Puerto Rico. They've been doing it since Hurricane Maria. That's
awesome.
fantastic.
Look at this guy, how proudly he's making that.
That's right. It looks like he's making it right because you can see how the cuerito is kind of like, which is the outer part, the skin. It's just like kind of dark and it's bubbling a little bit.
It's all in the seasoning.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. He has a pilon right there too, so that means he mixed up his spices real nice and put it on.
I know.
So everyone, if you come back to the parade coverage and we're not here,
right. Follow the smell of it.
It's because we're enjoying the roast pork today.
Yes. Oh my goodness! Now I'm really set and ready to go. But you know, it's funny. It just passes us.
Yeah.
Here we are, working for the people of Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And the lechon and the pernil and all the good stuff is passing us.
I'm gonna need a place setting
What's
for sure.
happening?
Who do we complain to?
What's happening here? Who's running this joint?
At least we got the music.
Yes.
Ahora sí. Mira eso.
Look at that.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
They're going to torture us and stop the vehicle right next to
right
us.
next to us.
Meanwhile, the audience is seeing the Puerto Rican Cafe, but they don't realize. Yeah, there it is. That shot. There it is. Look at that.
Oh, bring me a piña colada and we are.
What I love is that they provided 2 million pounds of essential supplies to Puerto Rico in 2017.
Are they
2 million
maduros with
pounds.
this?
I think I saw some maduros or tostones over there.
Goles. Come on, let's do it right.
And they're all active duty personnel, so that's why everybody goes with troops.
Yes.
And the Aguadilla Police Department for Puerto Rico, they're marching with them today.
This group, they seriously provided 2 million pounds of essential supplies to Puerto Rico in 2017 when we needed it. We'll have much more of the parade coming up. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, more the 66th Annual Puerto Rican National Day Parade.